Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, the 13th of September. If you're coming to this video not live, go down below, and all the timestamps are below this video. Also, everybody, I'm starting a new channel, so for everybody who doesn't know, make sure to subscribe to the channel, the new channel. And I will actually paste a link to my new channel down below. I will have a new video. Coming up tomorrow. So if you're not subscribed to the new channel, there it is. But also, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. We're doing a giveaway. I'm giving away all this stuff right here. So if you want to be part of the giveaway, all the official rules are down below. But we are going to be doing that giveaway on September 22nd. So, Melissa, hello. Thank you for being here. Candy, thank you for being here. Healing Elements, thank you for being here. Healing Elements. By the way, if you just go to my website, minnowpond.com, just click on Contact, that contact form just comes straight to me, straight to my email address. So that's probably the easiest way to get in contact with me. And just so you know, just so everybody knows, I'm moving in 2 days. So if I don't respond to you, Healing Elements, right away, just know that I'm moving. And so I will be it's just going to take me a couple of days to probably get back with you and to get something set up, but I would be happy to do that. So just let me know. Like I said, just email me on my site, and I will definitely respond to you within a couple of days at least, or who knows, maybe tonight. I'm not sure, but I have a very busy week coming up here. Moving, my parents are here, so all sorts of craziness. But all right, enough babbling here, people. We are going to get started. I'm going to start answering some questions, and then we are going to get started. So where was I? Elizabeth Gonzalez, you're number one tonight. Elizabeth, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here a couple cards. You have the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. I feel like just a very quick moving energy here, actually. So I feel like you're just going to be moving very quickly here with these two cards. And for love, you have the Four Wands, Marriage. So I feel like this is saying marriage potential is coming in for you. So I feel like there's like marriage potential and love coming in for you in the near future. Marge, yes, I'm still in Washington. I'm not gonna be leaving Washington just yet, or anytime soon, I guess I should say. I don't know. I like it here. I like the trees. It's really nice. JC, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say finances. Heard from lawyer. Says must hand over unexpected money to the landlord. Still have job, but worried. Will finances ever recover? Yes, of course. 2 Wands. Take the lead. Queen of Pentacles, you will have the resources. Probably the best card you could ask for, other than maybe like justice in this situation, JC. But I would definitely say yes with the Queen of Pentacles. Definitely recovery for you. Death, this is going to lead to a transformation. The Sun, best card in the deck. JC, every time. You always get like amazing cards, right? So you always get amazing stuff here with these two cards. Yeah, Ace of Cups, your emotions overflowing, being really happy. So I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming in for you. But I'd say yes, JC. Zachary, come to Oregon. You know what, Zachary? I have been to Oregon several times, of course. But I think that I probably will come to Oregon again. Jake and I, my brother, for those of you who don't know, we screw around all the time. And we like travel. Or we want to travel more. So Oregon is definitely one of our favorite places to go. So I will probably be coming back in the future, no doubt about it. Jennifer, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will my finances improve soon? Historian and the Nine of Wands. I'd say yes, don't give up. Nine of Wands just says take chances. It says that there are, of course, ways that we could all improve our finances right now. And again, like I said, I'm starting a new channel, by the way, everybody. So everybody go to subscribe to the channel. And I will be sure to, this is my new channel. On that channel, we're going to be talking about making money and all sorts of stuff, right? And doing spiritual stuff, living your perfect life. It's all going to be on there. I'm going to be giving, I have gone through things for years since I was like 15 years old, all trying to start my own business and everything, giving it all away on that channel. So definitely go check it out. But yes, I would say don't give up. Definitely more money coming in for you for sure. Miss L. Scott, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Should my child and I move with Kai to GA or stay in Florida? You have the Strength card, Empress. I feel like you should be patient, is what I would say to you, Miss L. Scott. So I would stay at this time. I feel like you should stay, is what I'd say here. I feel like you know the answer, is what I'd say with that Empress card. You do have the door, which says there's going to be a new beginning, but Strength says, like, don't rush this decision. So I feel like you should stay for now, is what I'd say to you. You do have the door, though, which is definitely a card of moving. So I feel like you will. in the future. Lovely Emera, thank you for the super chat. Hold on one second. You say, what's up with the Aries I'm dealing with? He's an Aries. Emperor. So he's definitely an Aries, is what I'd say here. And yeah, I feel like you need to date at this time, is what I would say to you. Emera, it's funny, because literally every single Pisces I know, I talk about this all the time, is always attracted to Aries. And does it work out? I'm sure it does. Sometimes, I'm sure it can. But, does it always work out? Probably not. So definitely something to think about. But 10 of Cups says date for love, is what I'd say to you. All right. Angela, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, may I have a card for the coming week? Angela, you have the 6 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups. Love it, Angela. I love 2 6s. To me, 2 6s say that you are on a perfect path. You are on a straight path to getting the things that you want in your life. So, and it also says you're on the right path to basically in your life. So I feel like you're on the right path. To me, 6 of Cups could also represent a turnaround. I love the 6 of Cups as well, because to me it just represents obstacles being removed. So in any area of your life, for anything you want. So if there are things that you want in your life, 6 of Cups just basically says try again to get the things that you want, because you probably will have a better chance now. So definitely really good cards. Veronica Jackson, hello. Thank you for being here. For work, you have the 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups, yeah, again, I've talked about this a lot, Veronica. To me, this year, we could have a lot of benefits. There could be a lot of benefits to us kind of start, kind of building relationships with the people we work with, just because of all the Capricorn energy. 3 Cups just says build relationships with the people you work with. We're not talking about love here. We're talking about work relationships, because there could be a lot of benefits to doing it. So that's what I'd say there. And for love, you have the Tower. I feel like you need to let go of the past. But Temperance, I feel like you need to be patient. But Temperance also says put energy into something. It's a card of turning water into wine. It says your situation could be greatly improved, but you have to put the work in to do it. Sarah M, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What's coming towards me in love? Ace of Wands, a lot of passion is what I'd say to you, and desire here. 7 of Cups, I feel like you need to get very specific about what you want. But, I feel like you need to get very, very focused on what you want in love, and you will get it with the 7 of Cups here. So I feel like you just need to focus on the type of person you want, and you'll have it. Ace of Wands says move towards it. Shane Webb, hello, Shane. And by the way, yes, I feel so weird today. It's another one of those days. I think these moons, we have this moon in a couple days, and I think these moons are super weird. I think the last 2 moons I've felt really weird, but this one I feel really extra weird today. I feel totally off. So, totally get it. Christina Gomez, thank you for the super chat. You say, should I stop talking in West? Will we go out? Hermit, I would say, I feel like you, I would say no. Actually, Hermit says you will. But Justice card says no, because Justice says what you put into the situation is what you're going to get out. So if you want this to move forward, talk. If you don't want them to, then don't talk, is what I'd say here. So I feel like it's up to you, is what I'd say. There you go. Jesse, hello. I know. How dare I not say hi to you, right? Hello. Thank you for being here. Angel Ram, thank you for the super chat. For money, you have the 10 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you could have had some sort of weird, rock bottom type of financial situation with the 10 of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune is like a turnaround. So I feel like there is a turnaround coming in for you financially, and could lead to more money, but it could be anything. And to me, the Wheel of Fortune is like an increase in your luck. So it just says there could be more money coming in through a new job or through something new that you're getting. So definitely more money coming in for you there, but I like it. Miss L. Scott, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will Kai have success with dream job in GA with LM? I would say yes. King of Cups is like a card of fulfillment. So I would say yes. 3 of Pentacles, yes. 3 of Pentacles says probably not right away, but it does say that yes, there will be success there. So I would say yes. Page of Swords, yeah, it's a little bit too early. Maybe that's why it said don't move just yet. But I would say yes to you. Overall, yes, for sure, is what I'd say there. All right, welcome everybody that's jumping in here again. Thank you all for being here tonight. We are going to get started here in just a few minutes. Now I have the hiccups are starting already, so we're going to have to work through that. But also, everybody that's jumping in here, make sure to, this is the last time I'm going to pimp this out. Actually, I'm going to put one in the comments down below, but I just pasted a link for my new channel. Make sure to subscribe to the new channel. I have a new video going up tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so it's 9 a.m. Eastern. So definitely check that out. April, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say card for finances, and thank you, by the way. You have the Seven of Pentacles here and the Page of Wands, April. So I feel like the Seven of Pentacles is just like a card of patience, so I feel like you have to be patient, but it's also a card of like looking for growth. Page of Wands says there could be a lot of growth and financial abundance in something that is creative or something that you are passionate about in life. And I've been preaching this forever, so I feel like with the Page of Wands you need to focus on what you're passionate about, and you will make a lot more money with these two cards. So that's what I'd say to you there. Samantha, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, any advice, please? You have the Three of Wands here and the Nine of Swords. I feel like you have to let go of the past, Samantha, here with the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is like holding on too tightly to something from the past. To me, I call the Nine of Swords the anchor. To me, it just represents like things from the past being an anchor in our life, kind of holding us back. The Three of Wands says we need to like expand with the universe, but it's also a card of like needing to plan for the future. So I feel like if you do that, there will be a lot of like new success coming in for you with these two cards, is what I'd say to you. Listen, there was no date last night. The date was with Jake and his girlfriend. That was the date I went on last night, and I paid too. So I'm the one. I got screwed, but not in a good way either. Val A, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Chris, will Chucky buy my house? Five of Wands, King of Wands, and the King of Cups, Knight of Cups. I would say yes. I would say Five of Wands is a card of conflict, so I feel like he's not sure. But the King of Wands is a card of growth, and the Knight of Cups would be an offer. And probably the Knight of Cups to me is also a card of getting something you want, because it's like a card of your imagination, or like getting something you want, basically. So that's what I'd say there. Eight of Cups, maybe not. So maybe not Chucky. I feel like it's going to sell. I feel like there's going to be success here, Val A. But I would say, yeah, that's what I'd say there. I would say no. But I feel like somebody else is going to come by it very quickly. Like I said, I feel like there's definitely going to be a sale. Four of Pentacles, literally selling a home. So maybe not this person, but definitely someone else is coming in for you. All right, Christina Gomez, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. As always, you say, I should have asked, is Wes interested in me still? Yeah, I feel like there's like, I would say yes. This is what I'd say to you. The Fruit of the Dead is a card of abundance. It's also a card of like secret knowledge as well. Page of Cups, admirer. So I would definitely say yes to you here in this situation. Fruit of the Dead would say there's a lot of people interested in you, is what I'd say. But, yeah. Honey York, hello. Thank you for the super chat. For love, you have the Hierophant and the Frenzy. I feel like you need to date, like I always say to you. To me, Hierophant is a card of marriage. So it says, if you date Frenzy, it says, then you will get married, or you will have a very deep commitment. So I feel like there's a very deep commitment coming in for you there. Lindy, hello. Thank you for the super chat. As always, really appreciate it. Lindy, you say here, job, stay or find new one. I feel like there's definitely a new job. Whenever I have, like, to me, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles are very clear as far as jobs are concerned. Yeah, I feel like you need to let go of fears, but I definitely feel like there's a new job coming in for you. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is literally my card that says pick the new path. To me, it always says pick the new thing. Start something new, because there will probably be a lot of success there for you. So that's what I would say here. I would definitely do it. Yeah, Magician is a card of needing a new beginning as well. So I would definitely say new job for you, Lindy, for sure. I mean, I would get a job lined up first. I keep saying Saturn and Capricorn. It's like we gotta have the job lined up first before we make the change. But as long as we do that, we'll be fine. So I would say yes, new job. Miss L. Scott, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. So should I still relaunch my business with? Will succeed. You have the Four Cups here, Four Swords. This is you like probably planning. I feel like you just need to do it. I feel like the best time to get started is today. Miss L. Scott is what I would say to you. So yeah, Ten of Pentacles, success and abundance. Those two fours, they have a plan, but I feel like you also just need to get started. But yeah, definitely success. Ten of Pentacles. Love it. KM, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, career card for rest of September. You have the Ace of Swords. So I feel like there's success, justice, victory, just all sorts of good stuff here. So I feel like there's a lot of good energy for you. And I also feel like there's a lot of like truth and justice as well coming in for you. So I love it. Really good. For sure. Eight of Wands, quick movement. So really good for the rest of September. Miss L. Scott, again, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, overall, will our relationship survive her move? Nine of Cups, yes. A wish. And the Star. Yes, definitely. Literally, by the way, these are my 2 long-distance relationship cards, other than the world. That would be the only other thing that would be better here. But I would say yes, 9 of Cups, long-distance relationship, star, long-distance relationship, and success. So, yes, for sure. That looks really good. I like it a lot. A lot. 6 of Swords, moving. So eventually you'll move. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it's just saying that there's going to be a delay in the beginning, just a little bit of a delay, but you'll end up moving. So I wouldn't even worry about it, is what I'd say to you. That looks really, really good. Shernice, hello. Thank you for being here and welcome. Welcome to everybody that's new, by the way. Anybody that's jumping in, welcome. I really appreciate it. We are gonna get started with the signs in like 2 minutes. So, and I will be starting with Aries. So that's what I'll be doing. But so if you're new, we're about to get started. Donna, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it, Donna. You say here, card for you. You have the 4 Swords and the 6 of Cups. I feel like you've been recovering from things, but I feel like there's about to be a new beginning coming in for you. I'm getting a new beginning for some reason. And 6 of Cups is a card of success and like moving toward success. But I feel like a turnaround here as well. So I feel like there's some sort of turnaround coming in for you with that 6 of Cups. But it looks really good, Donna. Could be love. 2 Wands. This is like you taking the lead in your life. So yeah, really like it a lot is what I'd say to you, Donna. But that looks amazing. All right. Welcome everybody again for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to get started right now, and we are going to start with Aries as always. So let's see what we have for you, Aries people. And Aries, yes, mom and dad, yeah, they will be here tonight. So I think, or I don't know, I just saw that they landed. So yes, a shout out to the parents, right? All right, but everybody, again, make sure you're here on the 22nd because we will be doing a live with Jim and Stacy. But all right, Aries people, here we go. Aries, what is going on for you? Aries, you have the Chariot and the 9 of Cups. This could definitely be love coming in for you here, Aries. How crazy is that? Water sign. It's like every single Pisces lately has been asking me about an Aries, so who knows? Maybe there is a Aries coming in for some of you. I'm not sure. I also feel like for others, the Chariot is just saying that you could be heading towards victory. This looks like it would be with some sort of dream that you have, Aries, so some of you could be like working towards a dream. It could be like a bigger picture type of thing as well. It does feel like bigger picture to me, Aries. It feels like you're working on like something bigger. But it's like you're working on a tiny little piece of it. For example, I hope that makes sense. But it could be a relationship. It's like maybe you're hoping to get married and buy a house, but maybe right now it's like you're just moving in with your partner and you're living in an apartment, right? You're just like working your way up to something bigger. And same thing in business. It's like maybe you can't do the whole business you want, but maybe you can do part of it, and maybe that's enough for right now. So I feel like some of you, that's really all that's popping into my head is like I just feel like you're working on a bigger picture type of thing, and it's like you're working on a piece of it, and I feel like that's perfect. So I would keep doing whatever you're doing. Next, you have the 4 of Pentacles and the Hangman here. So I feel like some of you need to be, I'm getting the word patience here. I do feel like you need to be patient. To me, the Hangman is absolutely the worst card in the deck. I cannot stand the Hangman at all. So to me, it's a card of delays and like terrible things that you don't want to deal with, sacrifices, letting go of stuff, right? But really, I feel like there's a need to be patient in a situation. For others, I feel like you could already have financial security here with the 4 of Pentacles, but I do feel like some of you are working towards it, so I'm not too worried about it with these 2 cards. For some of you, I'm just getting something minor. Like, I feel like saying double check your, like, bank statements and things like that. I don't think there's been any fraud or anything like that. Maybe for some of you there has been, but really I'm just feeling more like maybe you paid for something extra that you didn't need to, or maybe you're going to find extra money in your bank account or something like that. I don't know. It's, like, popping into my head kind of weird, but I would just pay attention to that here with these 2 cards is what I'd say to you. For others, I'm getting a move, but I always get moving for you. So there you go, Aries. And next you have, and finally, you have the Tower and the Ace of Swords. Again, moving. I feel like a lot of you could be moving around looking for a place to settle. I always get this message for you, Aries. It might not be for all of you, but I feel like for some of you, you could be doing a lot of traveling around. And the 4 of Pentacles is just every single time I get like a card like that for you, I just feel like you're looking for your place, but it's like maybe you haven't found it just yet, which is fine. I feel like you just need to keep looking. For others, I feel like this could be saying that there could be truth, justice, or clarity coming in for you here with these two cards. The Ace of Swords to me says that there is like truth coming in, but with the Tower, it might not be a truth that you want to hear. So again, if you're getting closure from an ex or something like that, you might want to be careful of that. For others, I feel like this could be justice in like a legal situation. So if you're involved in something legal, I feel like you could be getting I feel like this could be saying that there is like justice in some sort of situation. So that's what I'd say there. But yeah, thank you, Aries. Really appreciate it. All right, Taurus. What do we have for you, Taurus people? And Taurus. Taurus, you have the Nine of Cups here and the Ace of Wands. And so, yeah, I feel like there's some sort of wish coming in for you. For some of you, I definitely feel like this is love. So, and it could be a water sign. It could be any sign, of course. This is just a general reading. But you do have the Page of Cups here. You also have the King of Swords as well. So it could be an air sign, or it could just be somebody who's very mature and like hardworking and very open and honest and all those other good things. But I definitely feel like there could be love for some of you. For others, I feel a very strong pull here. By the way, if this is love, you have the Empress and the Ace of Wands, like very strong desires in some sort of love situation. So if this message is for you, if you are like getting into a new relationship, or even if you're in a relationship right now, there could be like very strong desires kind of being creative in the relationship. For others, I feel like this could just be some sort of new beginning that you've been hoping for, or you have been wishing for with that Nine of Cups. So if you've been wishing for something new in your life or wishing to start something new, I feel like this could just be a new beginning for you here. Next, you have the Empress and the King of Swords. Again, I feel like there's a lot of abundance coming in for you here. And for some of you, again, this could be something legal. So I do feel like this could be like a legal settlement, or, this could be like a payout, or it could be an insurance payout, something like that. All those things are kind of like popping into my head here for you, Taurus. For others, I do feel like this could be somebody, for some of you, I feel like this could be somebody in your life that provides you with like abundance. So, but this could be like multiple different things is what I would say to you, is that like this could be not just abundance of money, but it could be like somebody in your life who you look up to as a mentor, or who you look up to as somebody who is just very knowledgeable. And I feel like they could be providing you with like an abundance of ideas, or they could provide you with an abundance of health, pretty much anything. The other thing I really love about this combination, Taurus, is that to me, the King of Swords says that there is someone who can solve all your problems like that, just right away, very quickly, especially when it comes up with the Empress. If you have a health problem, go to the doctor. They'll probably be able to take care of it very quickly. Have a problem with your taxes, go to the accountant. Probably be able to take care of it right away. Have a problem legally, go see a lawyer. They'll probably be able to take care of it faster than you can. So, to me, this combination always says that there is a very fast, overnight, lickety-split solution to anything you're dealing with through the help of an expert. And it could be a male, female, whatever. I don't attach sex to my cards. So there you go. And finally, you have the Nine of Swords and you have the Page of Cups. I feel like there's a love offer coming in for some of you. I feel like you need to let go of the past. So if you're hoping for love, I would definitely let go of the past here, Taurus. I feel like there could be new love coming in. And I feel like it could be very good for you. For others, I feel like this could be a temporary blessing in disguise. That's how it's popping into my head. I don't think that's what it means. I think that this is more talking about temporary opportunities that could be coming your way here, Taurus. It could be like a temporary job, a temporary position, a temporary client. It could be a freelance job if you happen to work in a freelance job. All those things are popping into my head. I don't think it's I just think it could be extra money coming in for a lot of you. So if you're looking for those types of opportunities, I feel like they're available. I feel like it'll be good for you. For others, I feel like it could be a health thing. But again, I feel like I think I said something about health last night, Taurus. But I do feel like you're healing, and I feel like the situation is temporary in general. But Taurus, that looks amazing. So thank you, Taurus. All right, Gemini. What do we have for you, Gemini people? Gemini. Gemini, you have the Nine of Pentacles coming up first here in the star. Yeah, I like it. This is a very good energy for you, Gemini. This is kind of like hope and like believing in miracles as well with these two cards. So I feel like a lot of you could be having a lot of hope, or you could be just kind of believing and knowing that things are going to work out for you in your life in a lot of ways. I think that sometimes, like when I get a card like the Nine of Pentacles, sometimes, not always, but sometimes to me, it does represent just believing in yourself. And not only that, the star. star. The star is your inner light. So to me, this is a card, both of these cards together can just represent having that knowing. Sometimes when we just know that something is going to work out for us, or if we just believe that, on a very deep level, that we are going to be successful in some way, basically we make it happen. We kind of like manifest it in our lives. So I feel like for some of you, that's basically what this is saying for you, Gemini, is that you're just kind of like knowing that that things are going to go well for you, and so they do. It's just that simple. For others, I feel like this could just be like some sort of financial wish. So like, but it feels specific to me. So it's like if you're hoping to get a new job, for example, I feel like this could be a new job, or it could be like a new business, or it could be whatever it is you're hoping for. I feel like you're getting some sort of wish. Next, you have the Ten of Swords here and the Six of Wands. I feel like there could be a lot of success coming in for you here, Gemini. The Ten of Swords, though, says leave the past in the past. I feel like you have to leave something in the past. The Six of Wands, to me, is also talking about good news. So I feel like there could be good news coming in for you here with the Six of Wands, so I really like to see that. I also feel like for some of you, this is you being able to kind of like toot your own horn, is what I'd say to you here. So I feel like there's like a little bit of like a bragging energy coming off of this, but I feel like it's a good thing. So I would just, go for it, is what I'd say to you, Gemini. It's like you're proving people wrong here. Maybe you weren't feeling so good about it in the first place. I don't know. This has a weird feeling to me. It's almost like maybe some of you have like, you told people you were going to do something. Maybe they hated on it. Maybe it was like starting a business or moving out or doing something that you've wanted to do, and maybe they doubted you. I'm getting this thing about like people doubting you, Gemini. It's like you prove them wrong here. I feel like I've said this to you before. You've probably had the Strength card in the past, of course, and I feel like I kind of get that same vibe. So that's what I feel there. And finally, you have the Emperor here and the Lover. So it could be an Aries type person or somebody with a lot of Aries in their chart coming in for you. So if you're looking for love, I feel like there could be love coming in with these two cards. And I also feel like this could be saying that that if this is not love, by the way, if this is not new love, to me, this would represent having a new plan for a new path in your life. So if you are starting anything new, the Emperor just says have a plan. Like if you're starting a new job, same thing. Just have a plan. If you're starting a new business, have a plan with the Emperor. I feel like it's just that simple. For others, I feel like this could be talking about just structure that you're dealing with in the first place. To me, this combination here would kind of represent the breakdown of structure in your life, but it would be a positive breakdown. So it could be, for example, maybe you live in or maybe you work at a corporation where there's just like a lot of structure that kind of like slows everything down. I'm sure everybody knows about, if you haven't worked at a place, I'm sure you know of places where maybe they have like so much paperwork to do for every little tiny thing. It just slows things down. All the Saturn and Capricorn energy is here to break that down, right? It's like, how much paperwork does one have to do? That is just pointless, right? So gone are the days where, little nerds with their pocket protectors are going to be able to just try to justify their job by making you do paperwork, right? So all that stuff is going away, and I feel like that's what's going to happen here. I don't know why I feel like this is what this is talking about, but I do. So I feel like a lot of you could be leaving positions or getting new positions that don't require so much like bureaucracy and BS, right? And that's what I get for you, Gemini. So thank you, Gemini. All right, Cancer. Let's see what we have for you, Cancer people. And Cancer. All right. Cancer. Cancer, you have the Three of Swords, let go of past heartbreak, Four of Swords. I feel like you are. So I feel like a lot of you could be, this has come up for such a long time for you, Cancer, but I feel like you are healing from past heartbreak. I feel like you're healing from past BS, from people as well. And the Four of Swords just says, I feel like you're in a healing period. For others, this could be health related. So if you had a health issue, Four of Swords, again, just kind of saying that you're probably healing from something health-wise, and I feel like that's a good thing, of course. For others, I feel like this could be saying that you need rest. So if you went through a heartbreak, or again, if you're having a health issue, or maybe you're just tired, this would say, take a rest. I feel like this is a pretty simple message for you. I feel like it's just saying, if you need rest, take it. Next, you have the Historian and the Devil. So I do feel like for some of you, someone from the past could be trying to come back, could be a toxic relationship. So I would say avoid it at all costs here with these two cards. And I would say don't move towards the past with these two cards, of course. For others, I feel like this is talking about work again. And the Devil could be saying that you're working too hard. Believe it or not, if you didn't know this already, the Historian is about making things more simple. He trusts his experience, but he also has a lot of experience to like make his job easier, or he has a lot of experience to make his relationship easier. He does not overcomplicate things. The devil is just like overcomplicating things in work and business and love, everything. So I feel like this combination is saying things could be a lot simpler. What did I just say to Gemini, right? All the energy in Capricorn is here to, Capricorn right here is here to break things down. It's here to make things easier. To me, Saturn Capricorn is the 80-20 rule. It says that, 20% of the stuff we do leads to 80% of the results, right? And all the 80% of the other work that we do is just pointless. So I feel like we're making things simpler here, Cancer, and I feel like this is a good thing. And finally, you have the Frenzy card and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like some of you need to just do it. I feel like some of you need to just get started on something here with these two cards. So if you're hoping to start like a new business or a job or a YouTube channel, I feel like you just have to get started with these two cards. I feel like that's like the best thing that you could possibly do. For others, I feel like there's about to be a lot of busyness coming in for you. So I feel like you're just going to be, like, a lot of you could just be very busy. You could be just putting in a lot of work into things that you're doing. You could be starting something new again and being very busy. You could start dating with this if you want love. But to me, this really has like kind of like a just get started kind of vibe to it with these two cards. I also feel like some of you could be looking at things that you feel like you're missing. But I would say, number one, what I feel like saying is be careful of comparing yourself to other people. But at the same time, I feel like this is okay as well, because the Six of Pentacles is kind of like having and not having, right? It's like the haves and the have-nots. But at the same time, I feel like you could be looking at things that maybe you want, and you could see other people. But I actually feel like a little bit more inspired because of this Frenzy card. So it's like you might see someone with like 20 Ferraris, and you could be like, I'd be happy with one. And that person is a dumbass. So if they can do it, I can do it. And so I feel like that type of inspiration coming in for you here, Cancer. Same thing with love. It's like you might see someone who inspires you in love, and you could also be saying, that person can do it, I can do it. And that's kind of what I feel here. So pay attention to your inspiration, Cancer, is what I'd say to you. Thank you, Cancer. All right, Leo. What do we have for you, Leo people? And Leo. Leo, you have the Ten of Wands here and the Nine of Wands. I would say don't give up. I feel like some of you need to, of course, not give up on something that you're working on. Ten of Wands says release the burdens, release things that are holding you back. But the Nine of Wands is kind of like a card of needing to not give up. For some of you, I feel like saying don't argue for your, something. It's not popping into my head. But I feel like this is saying, don't argue for your limitations, is what I'm trying to say. I feel like there could be certain limitations that you have in your life, and these are basic. I feel like these two cards are saying, don't argue for your limitations with these two cards, because I feel like there could be like certain limitations that you have. So I just be careful of that. For others, I feel like this is saying that there's like about to be a lot of attention coming in for you here with the Nine of Wands. I feel like there could be a lot of attention at work or in business, and I feel like the Nine of Wands to me is a card of recognition and achievement. It says that we need to get as much attention as we possibly can. We need to stand out in some way. So I feel like a lot of you need to try to stand out with these two cards. Next, you have the World here, Leo, and the Hierophant. So I feel like for some of you, this could represent a long-distance relationship if you're looking for love, and I feel like it could be very good for you. It could lead to marriage with the Hierophant. For others, I feel like this is saying that some of you could be traveling at this time. I feel like it could be good for you. So if you're traveling, I like this. I also, for some reason, I'm getting job at a distance as well. So if you're like looking for a job, I feel like I've said that to you before in the past as well, Leo. So if you're looking for a job, or if you're hoping to get a job, I feel like there could be a job coming in for you here, and basically I feel like it could be a job at a distance. I feel like it could be very good for you. I feel like saying also that you should be, I'm trying to look at your chart here, Leo, and what I would say is like I would just be careful like of thinking that something is more limiting than it actually is what's popping into my head. So again, there might be like a job at a distance that you have to move for or travel for, and maybe you are looking at it as a limiting situation, but I actually feel like it's expanding. So I would be careful of kind of like feeling that. For others, I feel like you could be ending cycles, plain and simple here, and it's like I feel like you're breaking free in these two cards. And finally, you have the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. I feel like there could be a lot of attention coming in for you here, Leo. Again, Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands to me says that there's a lot of attention coming in for you. This could be in love, could be in business, pretty much anything. But the Queen of Wands to me says to be bold. It says to not care what other people think. I feel like some of you need to be more assertive at work and things like that. I feel like some of you could have like, what's popping into my head is like unfounded fears of stepping on people's toes. I don't even know what that means, but what I would say here is I would just be careful of like feeling like you can't say something because you're afraid of like what it'll do to somebody else. So that might only make sense to some of you, but it's definitely popping into my head. So that's what I'd say there. For others, I feel like this is saying that the Three of Pentacles is talking about money, and the Queen of Wands is a card of attraction. So, and the Three of Pentacles is a card of quality. So I'd say if you're creating something, anything, I feel like you need to make it as attractive as possible, because that will probably lead to the best results here, Leo. So that's what I got for you, Leo. But thank you, Leo. Really appreciate it. All right, Virgo, what do we have for you, Virgo people? And Virgo, all right. Virgo, you have the Mirror coming up first, so, and the Seven of Wands. I feel like some of you need to open up here a little bit in life in general with these two cards. I feel like some of you maybe aren't sure who you are, so some of you might be changing who you are as a person. Neptune being in your opposite sign, Pisces, definitely could make you kind of look at yourself and say, I want to change. I want to be different. Maybe some of you are going through a lot of changes. What's popping into my head right now is like maybe some of you in the past like 2 months have dyed your hair like 900 times, right? And if you're wondering why the hell can't I settle on a color, I would say it's because of Neptune and Pisces. Again, this is not accurate astrology. This is Chris's crappy astrology. So, don't, take that with a grain of salt. But what I would say there is that I feel like some of you with these two cards are just trying to figure out who you are. Maybe some of you are trying to figure out who you are in your job. Maybe you're trying to figure out what you want to do. And you could be 90 years old. I don't think it matters. I feel like you could be kind of going through these changes and trying to figure out like what it is that you want to do. And that's really all I'm getting here off those two cards. Next, you have the Moon and the Ace of Pentacles. The Moon literally says you can have whatever you want. To me, a lot of people, sometimes I feel like a lot of people read the Moon as kind of like fears and worries and illusions that you cannot have in life. But to me, the Moon says that you can have whatever you want, right? The Moon is like our fantasies and our illusions. Yeah, they could be illusions. But to me, the Moon says that you have to operate through fear, and everybody is trust me. You know what? I think sometimes what people don't realize is like if you just realize that on a daily basis, pretty much 90% of the population is crapping their pants, right, in fear of something, right? So I feel like you need to realize that really it's not just you here, Virgo. That's like the feeling I'm getting off of this. And yeah, maybe it's scary starting something new, but I feel like you just have to do it with these two cards. And the Ace of Pentacles to me is the hero's journey. It says that you will end up extremely successful at the end of some sort of long journey that you could be going on. You could end up successful starting something new in your life, but you have to go on the journey. And yeah, there might be fears attached, but I feel like you will be successful. So I feel like you just have to get started on something new here, Virgo. I've been saying it all year, I know, but still. And finally, you have the King of Pentacles and the Temperance card. I feel like some of you have to be patient at this time. I feel like there are changes coming in. I also feel like this could be love for you, Virgo. I definitely feel earth signs, so I feel like there could be earth energy coming in for you. I've been feeling this all year. And also Capricorn as well has been coming up for me quite a bit for you, Virgo. So I feel like it could be a Capricorn person. Could be somebody with a lot of Capricorn in their chart. Could be anything, really, but definitely something that stands out to me. For others, I feel like this is saying that, like, I feel like some of you are realizing other skills that you have is what's popping into my head. To me, the Temperance card is like a jack of all trades card. And even like on the what's that tarot? The Wild Unknown Tarot, right? It has a heron on the card, and to me, the heron represents like jack of all trades energy in animal totems. So to me, the Temperance card can be like a card of like being a jack of all trades or having other talents, gifts, skills, and abilities that could make you very successful. But it's like you have to like use these things to be successful. The King of Pentacles also says like to me, there are two cards of permanence in the tarot. One being the King of Pentacles, the other one being the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like some of you could be building like more permanent situations in your life where maybe you're like looking for a job that lasts for a very long time, or maybe you are kind of looking for a relationship that lasts a long time. I feel like there are more permanent changes coming in for you in general here, Virgo, and I feel like it's very good. So thank you, Virgo. Really appreciate it. All right. So, Libra, let's see what we have for you, Libra. We should meet up and get Chris hammered. It doesn't take much to get Chris hammered. Chris quit drinking for a while, and so usually one drink, and I'm done. That's it. All right, Libra, you have the Five of Swords here, Libra, and the Sun. So I feel like there could be a lot of attention coming in for you. Of course, there is Libra. Libra, you always get these cards. And as I always say, Libra, I don't want to beat you over the head with this, but I feel like no matter what you're doing, I feel like you have to take a risk to get attention on something, whether it's business or work or whatever. I feel like that's what you need to do with these two cards. To me, Five of Swords can be a card of a risk. It can just say you need to do something hard, or you need to do something that feels like a risk. And that's what I'd say with the Five of Swords. The Sun says you need to get as much attention as you possibly can on some sort of risk that you're taking. You will be successful. But the Sun is a lot of attention, so I feel like there could be a lot of attention coming in for you. But I also feel like there could be just love coming in for you off of the Sun, because next you have the Four of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Amazing card for dating here. Both of these cards, to me, Ten of Cups specifically is a dating card. The Four of Cups just says that there could be a lot of love offers coming towards you, so I feel like you need to accept love offers if you're getting them. I would definitely go out on dates with these two cards. And it could be a fire sign as well. You have the Knight of Wands, coming up here. So that's what I'd say here. But I feel like there could be a lot of also love attention coming in. If you're not looking for love, to me the Four of Cups basically is a card that says you can have whatever you want in life. But to me it's a card of like attraction, and it's a card of needing to attract things that you want. But the Four of Cups is the card of going within. It is the card of going within inside of you. And the guy is like meditating under a tree normally on the Four of Cups, and it says that you need to go within, figure out what you want, and then you need to attract it. Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty. So to me the Four of Cups just says once you get clear about everything you want, or what you want, if you just want one thing in life, could be like a job, a business, or money, or whatever. Once you get clear, Ten of Cups comes in, fortune after difficulty, you will have whatever you want. And finally, you have the Six of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Again, I feel like there could be a fire sign coming in for you in love. So, and this has come up for you every single night for a while now. So if you're looking for love, I feel like there could be a fire sign coming in. To me, the Six of Cups is a turnaround, so I feel like there could be a turnaround for some of you here with the Six of Cups. But to me, it's also a card of like a soulmate, so I feel like some of you could be meeting a soulmate, and it could be a fire sign that's coming in for you that's a soulmate. I feel like Six of Cups to me is a card of happiness as well, so it could just say that there's someone coming in who is going to make you very happy, or who you'll be very happy with. As always, Libra, to me, Six of Cups is not a card of the past. I mean, to me it is. It represents nostalgia, but to me it does not represent someone coming back from the past. Because to me it's just a card of thinking about the past. It doesn't actually represent anybody coming back. So I would say this is new love as far as I'm concerned there, Libra. But thank you, Libra. Really appreciate it. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, I apologize, but they're about to blast through here with a leaf blower. Hey, guess what, everybody? In a couple of days, we won't have to deal with the Jane Fonda workouts above us. We won't have to deal with the leaf blowers. We won't have to deal with any of that. How amazing is that? I'm going to be able to stream without any interruption, I think. So, unless there's like an earthquake or something like that, right? But there you go. All right, let's see what we have for you, Scorpio people. Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you need to get very focused on what you want as well. I feel like some of you, this is saying you're focusing on the wrong things here. So Seven of Cups is just a card of illusions and things that don't exist, right? So and Five of Pentacles says poverty. So it's like sometimes it's like maybe you want more money, but maybe you're just only focusing on the fact that you don't have money, right? So I feel like some of you need to change your focus here towards the positive. And sorry, Scorpio, but they're gonna blast through here any second now with a leaf blower. So hold on 1 second. I'm gonna try to wait until they walk away. There we go. All right. So yeah, I feel like some of you need to focus on money, but I feel like you need to focus on the positive sides of money and things like that. So I feel like it's just saying focus on the right things, not the wrong things here, Scorpio. For others, I feel like this could be internal affairs that don't exist. Sometimes I get a combination like this, and to me, this combination in particular could say that you have like $10 million in the bank, but you could be worried about money. And yeah, believe me, it happens to people, I'm sure. So I'd say, this says let go of your fears with money. Next, you have the Page of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like there could be a turnaround with your money. So again, I feel like there could be more money coming in for you, a lot of luck financially with the Wheel of Fortune. I also would say that if you are starting anything new, like a new job or new business, I Financially, the Wheel of Fortune says this is your destiny. So if you are one of the people that's starting something new, I feel like there will be a lot of success here with these two cards. For others, I do feel like this could be love coming into your life. Again, I would be very careful if you have an earth sign coming back. This comes up every single night for you, Scorpio. If there's an earth sign that was a toxic relationship coming, I get this every single night. This might be for just one of you out there, I'm not sure, but if there's a earth sign coming back, it could be a Virgo, because you do have Virgo every single night as well, practically. I would be very careful of accepting that person back into your life. Again, if this was a positive relationship, Scorpio, then I would say go for it, and they're gonna come back through. So hold on one second. Water break, water break. They're just gonna stand outside my door for 10 minutes now, Scorpio. So I apologize for your reading, but what I would say here is, again, just make sure, if it was a negative relationship that you were in, don't go back. If it was positive, then maybe you can consider it. For others, I just feel like there's new money coming in. But to me, the Page of Pentacles says you need to get started on something, because it's a card of needing to light a match. The Page of Pentacles says you have a match, you have a matchbook, somebody needs to strike the match. So it basically says just do it. It's kind of like the Fool. The Wheel of Fortune needs to be spun. So I feel like you need to spin the wheel here with these two cards. And finally, Scorpio, you have the Two of Swords, and you also have the Hermit. So I feel like for some of you need to get out of your head. And what I would say here is that some of you could be trying to make a difficult decision. The Hermit says you know the right answer. It says go deep within, inside of yourself, and you will make the right decision. So I feel like that's what this is saying, that you need to kind of like go within yourself to make some sort of decision. To me, the Two of Swords is never a popular decision as well, for the most part. It's not always true, but sometimes it is. So I feel like some of you need to realize that maybe you have to make a decision in your life, and it's not going to be popular with other people, but I feel like you have to do it for yourself. And really, I feel like that's what this is about. It's like, maybe you want to start a business, and maybe everybody and their mother is telling you what a bad idea it is, right? And like I always say, to me, if somebody's giving me advice and they have never done something in their life, I don't listen to them, and I automatically look at them as a dummy, right? So, like, I've talked to a lot of people about business. Every single one of them has never started a business in their life and has basically done nothing with their life. Like, why would I listen to those people? I wouldn't, right? So, same thing for you. If you're talking to somebody, Scorpio, and they're giving you a bunch of free, unsolicited advice, look at where it's coming from. If, basically, if they've never started a business, then don't listen. If you're thinking about getting a certain job and they've never worked in that field before, don't take their advice. I feel like it's saying be careful where the information you're getting is coming from. The other example I always give is like, there's like a bunch of people on YouTube who like to give relationship advice, and it's coming from people who have been divorced like 12 times. I mean, it's like, be careful. I feel like this is saying be careful of the source of advice that's coming in to you. Be careful of my advice as well. I'm just some guy on the internet. You shouldn't be listening to me. Plain and simple. There you go, Scorpio. Thank you, Scorpio. All right, Sagittarius, let's get a new deck. Let's see what we have for you, Scorpio people. Scorpio, or not Scorpio, Sagittarius. Sorry, Sagittarius. I'm sorry. I will. All right, Sagittarius, what is going on for you? Sagittarius, you have the Hangman, and you have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying that I feel like you need to look. I feel like somebody's about to enlighten you, is what I feel like saying, actually. And you have the Sun. There you go. Yes. So the Sun is enlightenment energy. So I feel like someone is about to wake you up here in a lot of ways. For some of you, I feel like it's a wake up. For others, I feel like it could just be a sudden like burst of clarity popping into your head with these two cards. So I feel like you, Sagittarius, could be getting a certain level of clarity from people in your life. For some of you, I feel like it could be from a child even. So if you have children, I feel like it could be from one of your children. Here, it's popping into my head that way, so listen to your children for sure. And I think sometimes we don't listen to our children because we're like, hey, they're children, right? So I feel like some of you, it could be from a child. From others, it could just be some like a friend or someone random in your life giving you advice. But I feel like it sets you free. I feel like it gets you off the pole here. Pretty straightforward as always, Sagittarius. So I would just listen to people around you. And again, if you're looking for help, go to your friends with this card. I feel like someone could help you. Next, you have the Sun and the Temperance card. You look at really, really good here, Sagittarius. So I feel like you are showing up in a very strong position. The Sun, enlightenment. Again, I feel like there's something that kind of like comes into your head that sets you free here. So I feel like there's almost like freedom advice. I feel like there's advice from someone around you that could provide freedom, or this could even be like advice from someone on direction or the direction you need to take your life. So I feel like advice. I feel the opposite of Scorpio. I feel like people could be dropping dropping knowledge bombs on you here, Sagittarius. So be open to people around you. For others, I feel like there's about to be a lot of happiness coming in for you. Even the Temperance card is a card of balance, but it's like a card of health. So I feel like some of you could be like healing here, and this could lead to a lot of like happiness in your life. I also feel like for others, it could just be happiness. Maybe you're just happy with these two cards, and there's nothing wrong with that, Sagittarius. And finally, you have the Five of Swords here in the Moon. Yeah, I feel like the only thing holding you back is your fears. So I feel like you have to let go of your fears here, Sagittarius. I mean, that's it. I feel like some of you need to let go of your fears. For some of you, I'm getting more of a shocked energy. The Moon can represent like bewilderment. It can represent being shocked that somebody has done something, basically. So I feel like you need to be careful of that. This is not like a bad shock, but it could just be one of those things where like sometimes we have people in our lives, we're just like not paying attention, and they do something that shocks us, but if we really think about it, we're like, no, that person was creepy, or they've been weird this whole time, so I really shouldn't be shocked by that. So I'd say don't like shock yourself, basically. Is what, I don't know, weird messages tonight. But yeah, next you have the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Swords. So I feel like there could be a change in direction of love for some of you. I feel like some of you also with these two cards need to realize that your love situation is temporary. Nine of Swords can just say like that, you know, maybe you're struggling in your love life, and I feel like you just need to realize it's just right now. This is going to change in the future. Same thing like with work as well. Some of you might have like a not such a great work situation going on here, and it would just say you just need to realize that this is a temporary situation. It's not going to last forever. That's what I got for you. Kind of a weird reading, not going to lie, Sagittarius, but there you go. So thank you, Sagittarius. All right, Capricorn, what do we have for you, Capricorn people? And Capricorn, all right. Capricorn, you have the Seven of Swords and the Four of Wands. I feel like some of you need to get out of your head here and let go of your fears with the Seven of Swords. The Four of Wands is a card of commitment, so I feel like some of you could have like a love commitment coming in, and I feel like it'll be very good for you, but I feel like there could be fears, so I feel like you need to let go of your fears here. I also feel like for some of you, this could be saying that you thought you were going to get married. And I think I've said this to you before as well, Capricorn. So I do feel like some of you, maybe it's like you were in a relationship and maybe you thought you were going to marry this person and maybe it didn't work out. So I feel like some of you could be having fears about love because of that. This would say let go of those fears. For others, for some reason, I'm getting a move. And you do have the Eight of Wands here, which could be a move. So I do feel like some of you could be moving or traveling with these cards. But I'm getting it here, which is really weird because, again, these two cards wouldn't really necessarily mean a move, but it's popping into my head, so I'm gonna say it. Next, you have the Five of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So again, I feel like some of you could be moving, and you know, Five of Wands to me, I used to call the Five of Wands Indiana Jones. To me, the Five of Wands can be a card of conflict and all this other stuff, but really, it's a card of learning, and I used to call it Indiana Jones because to me, it's like a card of going on some sort of adventure where you're trying to get something that you want in life, but you're having to go like run through some crazy temple and avoid pits full of snakes and all that other stuff, right? Look, there's even snakes on this card here. So I feel like some of you have had to go on some sort of crazy adventure in life, and Eight of Wands says you're about to have victory, you're about to have success. Eight of Wands is a card of conclusion, things kind of wrapping up. So I feel like some of you are getting to a point where things are in some area of your life are going to start wrapping up, and things that maybe are going to start getting a lot easier in some area of your life as well. For others, both of these cards to me would represent socializing. Eight of Wands to me is the card of socializing, and the Five of Wands to me could also represent friends. So if you're looking for love, business, whatever, I would get out there with these two cards. And finally, you have the Magician and the Ace of Cups. I feel like for some of you, there could be a new beginning in love. So again, I would get out there. I'm getting Aquarius as well. So it could be an Aquarius or somebody with Aquarius in their chart coming in for you here, Capricorn, if you're looking for love. For others, I feel like you can easily attract love into your life right now. The Magician says you can have whatever you want. So I feel like you need to attract it. This could also be other things as well. It doesn't have to be love. This could be like people, or it could be business opportunities. It could be anything that you're hoping for with these two cards. And I feel like you just need to use your powers of manifestation to get the things you want. But Capricorn, I love it. So thank you, Capricorn. Looks amazing. All right, Aquarius, let's see. How much coffee did Chris have today? A lot. I had a ton of coffee today. I've been packing all sorts of stuff, so yeah, need a lot of coffee. All right, Aquarius, what is going on for you? Aquarius, you have the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. I feel like you need to, as always, focus on exactly what you want in life, and you will get it. It's pretty simple. For others, I feel like saying here that there could be more in your life as well. Like, I would say, don't limit yourself here with these two cards. I always tell people, not to limit yourself. Like, when we are speaking of manifesting things, it's like maybe you want love, but maybe you're very focused on one person. This is why I say don't focus on one person. What if there's someone who's like 100 times better, who's everything you want? By you focusing on the wrong person, it's like the right person isn't going to come in. So I feel like this is saying don't hold on too tightly with the Four of Pentacles. I feel like it's saying open up to other possibilities. It's okay to kind of like focus on someone and say I'd really like to date this person, but also ask the universe, say this person or better. So I feel like that's what this is saying, is that there could be someone who's better in love, or it might not even be love. It could be there could be a better job. Maybe you're really focused on one job, but what you don't realize is that there's something better like down the road or in the future coming in. So I'm kind of getting like the same message but different messages on this card, Aquarius. But to boil it down, I feel like what it's saying is that like right now you're at the bend in a road right now, and I feel like it's just saying you cannot see around the bend in the road. So I feel like that's all it's really saying here, Aquarius. Next, you have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So again, I feel like there's a new opportunity, a new path coming in for you here, Aquarius. Knight of Cups is a card of success, and it's a card of like your dreams. So I feel like there could be some sort of dream coming in for you here, and I feel like it's going to be very good for you. And it could be like a goal that you have as well. So I feel like there could be some sort of goal that you have. Queen of Pentacles, I feel like is saying that this goal is going to be achieved because of an increase in resources. So, and that's kind of a crazy message for these two cards, but it's what I'm getting. So as always, I'm going to say it, but I feel like for some of you, this could be you reaching some sort of goal, and I feel like it's going to lead to a lot of success. For some of you, it could be love. It could be a knight in shining armor type person. I feel like this comes up for you every single night as well. It could be a water sign coming in for you, but again, it could be like a knight in shining armor type of person here with these two cards. And finally, you have the Emperor and the Four Swords. I feel like some of you need to have a plan for something that you're doing. I feel like you will be very successful because of a plan. I feel like there's more success coming in for you here because of these two cards. I also feel for some of you that the Emperor is saying that I feel like it's saying that you need to add more structure. Like I'm almost getting like back to the drawing board is kind of like the message that's popping into my head with these two cards. So I feel like some of you could be like almost going back to the drawing board, especially if you have recently started something new. And but I feel like you're just kind of like rebuilding it. I feel like you could be kind of going back over things, and I feel like that's a good idea. This could be in a relationship as well. For like a very small percentage of you, I feel like if you're in a new relationship, it's like I feel like maybe it would be a good time. I'm almost this is another crazy message, but it's almost like you're like taking the temperature of the relationship. So it's almost like maybe you need to have a conversation with your partner or your current partner, like where you're at, where everybody is, how you're feeling about the relationship, like all those things. And I feel like doing that would actually lead to a lot of improvements. So that might be a good idea for some of you. But there you go. Thank you, Aquarius. Love it. That looks good. All right, Pisces. Pisces, as always, Pisces, thank you for your patience. Really appreciate it, Pisces. Let's see what we have for you, Pisces people. And Pisces. Pisces. Pisces, you have the Page of Swords here and the High Priestess. So I feel like for some of you, there could be somebody spying on you, but they're not taking action. This has come up for you before, Pisces. So again, if you're like thinking about an ex, or if an ex is spying on you, they're just not going to take action. I really don't think there's anything that's going to happen. For others of you, Pisces, this is you. Well, this is you, but this is you right now, Page of Swords. I feel like this is your energy. I feel like you could be looking into things, or you could be curious about certain things. The High Priestess, to me, is a card of potential. So it says there could be potential in a lot of like new things that you could be looking into. These could be like new businesses, new jobs, new relationships, whatever. But the Page of Swords just says be curious. So if you're thinking about starting something new, or if something catches your eye, Pisces, the Page of Swords just says investigate it, look into it, and you never know what it could lead to. It could lead to like a lot of abundance, success, could lead to love, whatever. So I feel like you need to be curious at this time. Next, you have the Judgment card and the Empress. I feel like you're very attractive at this time, Pisces, but really really, I feel like most of you are like actually working on your true purpose with the Judgment card. And I feel like the Empress is saying there's a ton of abundance coming in for you because you're working on your true purpose. So I really like that a lot, Pisces. For others, I feel like there could be like almost a rebirth of a past idea that you've had, and I feel like that could lead to a lot of abundance as well with this card. And for some of you, I feel like you could be getting a lot of communication, but I feel like this is like people. I feel like people could just be making you feel really good, and this is probably a good thing as well. So you could just be getting like kind words from people is what's popping into my head, or something like that. Like sometimes they get messages that don't feel important, but they are. So that doesn't really feel important to me, but maybe it is. So it could be a good thing. And finally, Pisces, you have the King of Swords and the Ten of Swords. I feel like some of you definitely need to realize that this is you right now. Like I feel like you're coming up as very wise, having a lot of wisdom. And I feel like you are also like I feel like that's what I would say. I just feel like you're very wise at this time. I feel like you have a lot of wisdom. I feel like you need to use it with this King of Swords. I feel like you need to trust your intuition as well. So that's what I'd say to you here, Pisces. Trust your intuition. Ten of Cups, the Star. I feel like there's a lot of success and happiness coming in for you here, Pisces. I feel like that for a lot of you, like a lot of fortune after difficulty type situations. The Star to me would represent some sort of a wish. So I feel like some of you could be like getting something you wish for, getting something you want. So Pisces, this looks amazing. I really like it a lot. I'm trying to get other stuff, but that's pretty much all I'm getting here. I feel like there's a lot of hope in your life now, Pisces. So yeah, I just like this a lot. So thank you, Pisces. Really appreciate it. All right. We are going to do a pick a card now. So thank you everybody again for being here. Really appreciate it. Everybody, make sure, if you haven't already heard, I'm starting a new channel. I have a new video coming out tomorrow. I just posted a link. So make sure to subscribe to that channel. I'm actually not going to officially start the channel till October, but I do have a couple of videos planned for the channel for right now. So, and I do have one coming out tomorrow. So make sure to check that out. Nanya, I did just read Aquarius. If you just scroll back just a little bit, probably about 10 minutes or so, you will find Aquarius. So just use the little scroll bar, whatever you want to call that, at the bottom of the video, and you will be able to watch Aquarius. But, alright, we are going to do a pick a card now, everybody. So 1, 2, and 3 people, 1, 2, and 3. And alright, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And here we go. Alright, for everybody who picked card number 1, you have the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Cups. This is really good. I'd say this could be love for some of you. Could be a water sign. Eight of Pentacles just says that this could be love that's coming in from someone who's willing to put the work in. And the Eight of Pentacles to me also represents the future. To me, the Eight of Pentacles represents material success in the future, but this could also be like love in the future. It could just be someone where you're like working towards a deep commitment, basically. For others, I feel this could be money. So the King of Cups is the return of something to your life. Eight of Pentacles, money. So I feel like there's just money coming in with these two cards. Love it. Card number 1. If you pick card number 2, you have the Hermit and the Two of Swords here. So I feel like some of you need to make a decision. This came up for somebody tonight. I don't remember who it was, but I feel like for some of it might have been Scorpio. But for some of you, I feel like, again, to me, this represents the unpopular choice or the unpopular opinion or the unpopular decision. So some of you might have to make a decision for yourself, and I feel like that's the best thing you could possibly do. And so again, be selfish at this time. I keep encouraging people this year to be extra selfish this year. Being selfish, putting you first is not a bad thing. I think people need to get that out of their heads. So I feel like if we take care of ourselves, make ourselves the best version of ourselves, then we can help other people. But until then, I mean, we all have way too many problems, right? We are all a mess, me included. So that's what I'd say here. But I feel like some of you could be doing internal work. I feel like that's a great idea with those two cards. Finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Nine of Swords and the Fool. I feel like some of you need to take a leap of faith. The Fool, the Nine of Swords is a card that basically represents an anchor to me. It represents things from the past holding you back. The Fool says it's time to take a leap of faith. So I feel like some of you need to take a leap of faith towards something new at this time. I feel like some of you also, I'm getting commitment here as well for whatever reason, card number 3 people. So if you pick card number 3, it's like I feel like you need to jump into a commitment. It could be a relationship, and maybe you have to let a past relationship go, but I don't really feel like that's what it is. I feel like you're just unnecessarily holding yourself back from like a relationship or a job or a business or whatever. So I feel like you need to stop holding yourself back for no reason. I feel like there needs to be like something deeper here with those two cards. But all right, thank you everybody again for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do questions now. Of course, super chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. Let me just refresh this real quick so I can figure out where I was. Donna McLean, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Donna, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I will be happy to answer it. Annette, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Annette, you have the Six of Pentacles. I feel like success coming in for you. I feel like you could be creating financial balance is actually what's popping into my head. That's the message that's popping into my head. I also feel Six of Pentacles is kind of like the Queen of Pentacles. Both cards to me represent resources. So I feel like you could be kind of like creating new resources with the Six of Pentacles, or you could be like increasing your resources as well. So I definitely like that for money. Seven of Pentacles, yeah, financial growth. So I feel like there's financial growth coming in for you. Good question. By the way, again, I'm going to pimp it out one more time. Why not? So again, everybody, I'm putting my new channel into the chat. So if you want to subscribe to the new channel, it's going to be all about living your perfect life, law of attraction, everything like that. Because again, a lot of people say live your perfect life. What the hell does that mean, right? Nobody knows. I don't even know. So the new channel is going to be me doing videos of me trying to live my perfect life, and hopefully helping all of you do it as well. So that's that. Donna McLean, if you are here, let me know. Lanny, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Yeah, love. Lanny, I feel like there's definitely love. Every single time I read for you, you have really good love cards coming up. Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you need to date at this time. This could also be a perfect match with a job. So it could represent like more money or more success coming in through a job with those two cards. So I love it. Looks really good. Jorge, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, good evening, Chris. My question is about my inheritance. Page of Cups and offer, temperance. I feel like you have to be patient, Jorge, but I definitely feel like it's coming. The world says that this is coming to an end. It's saying, like, these challenges are coming to an end for you. So I feel like Page of Cups is like an offer. The Temperance card says be patient, but it's coming. And the World says this is coming to an end. So I feel like there's definitely a settlement. Yeah, you have Three of Cups celebration. So I feel like you're on the right path here, Jorge. Ina, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will B and I begin to date, and when action taken on his part? What are his intentions? How does he feel about me? You have the Temperance, or the Hierophant, Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. So this is a card of needing these. I would say, I feel like you need to communicate, is what I would say to you here, Ina. So I feel like you need to communicate more with him, or you need to tell him more. Hierophant says this is divinely guided. Really good. It's a card of marriage as well, by the way. Three of Pentacles is a card of teamwork. So so it's saying like he is willing to put in more work, if that makes sense, into the relationship, or he's willing to work on a team. But the Ace of Swords saying, very good card. It's a card of victory. It's a card of getting something you want. But it says there needs to be more communication in this situation to get it moving forward. Yeah, Nine of Wands. I feel like you have to open up more. Six of Cups. There's love here, but I feel like there just needs to be more of an open energy is what I'd say here. So I would open up more. Flirt more. Talk more. Whatever. Ina, again, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, should I get the short-term apartment downtown mid-October? I would say no. Three of Swords. I would say no. Yeah. Queen of Wands. I don't like the Queen of Wands either in this situation, because to me, basically the Queen of Wands could say that this is more of like a seduction thing, if that makes sense. Not talking about love, but I'm saying that like you could be almost being seduced by the idea of getting a short-term apartment when maybe it's not really a good idea. This doesn't really say no. It just says do your research, make sure that you really want to do it. Make sure it's not just like a seduction type situation, if that makes sense. But I would say no with those cards. Lionheart, thank you for the super chat. Lionheart, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I will be happy to answer it. Gabriella, hello. Thank you as always for the super chat. Please tell me, what does he think about me after I told him off? I think he thinks you have a big pair of balls with this Chariot card, is what I would say to you. You say the best thing I did, and how does the new guy feel after our coffee date? Oh, got it. So I feel like after you told him off, Chariot, I feel like he thinks that you're in control here. Page of Wands, that you are very free-spirited, very courageous and confident as well. So I feel like those are the feelings he has towards you. I'm not sure. Gabriella, clarify this part for me, by the way, because you say here, the best thing I did, and I'm not sure what you're asking there. With the best thing I did part, and the new guy. How does the new guy feel after our coffee date? I feel like he feels very attracted to you. The Sun, more attraction, best card in the deck. So I feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you here with this card here. So that's what I feel. I feel like there's a lot of success and growth and good stuff coming in for you. So I like it a lot. Yanni, thank you for the super chat. Weekend card, please, and thank you. You have the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you. I also feel like you could be, like, there could be a lot of growth with these two cards. So, I feel like there could be growth coming in. The Knight of Pentacles does say, like, maybe it would be a good weekend for you to, like, do stuff outside or, like, kind of, like, go do something that you want to do. But, overall, looks pretty good, pretty straightforward, is what I'd say, Yanni. Yeah, I feel like you could be going through transformation. Four Cups could be like a little bit more of a internal energy, Yanni. So maybe that's why those other two cards are saying like get out, meet people, have a good time, socialize, do any of that stuff. I feel like all that would be a good idea for you. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Frustrated with apartment search card, please. King of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to find a place, Brittany. Yeah, you have the Five of Pentacles. Money could be a problem, but King of Pentacles says that you will have the money, basically. So I wouldn't worry about the financial. I mean, of course, pay attention to it, but I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about the financial side of things. But King of Pentacles says you will find something. So, yeah, Seven of Wands. I think maybe you need to expand your search. Maybe you need to look a little bit farther away from where you're thinking about moving, or maybe around the area, if I'm being super picky about this Seven of Wands. But, overall, I feel like you'll be fine. Kiara B. Hello, Kiara. Thank you for the super chat. Cards for Aqua and I. Will things work out now? Two Wands, yes, is what I'd say. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a card of being single, but I would say yes. Two Wands is like someone taking the lead, someone taking their personal power back. And Nine of Pentacles to me would just be a yes card. Yeah, next card, Lovers. So Kiara, I would say yes. Ash, hello. Thank you for the super chat. For the upcoming week, you have the Mirror and the Ace of Pentacles. Love it. The Mirror is just like a card that says, what do you want? and it's a card of like getting very clear on what you want. It's a card of reflection, just reflecting on yourself, reflecting on what you want. Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning, and it's also a card of like success and abundance and growth and more money and all of those other things. So I feel like there could be a lot of growth this week, a lot of success. So I like it. Looks really good, Ash. For sure. Lionheart, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, the administrator where I work requested a meeting with me tomorrow on my day off. Should I be concerned? I would say no. Four Wands, Eight of Wands. No, is what I'd say here. So I would say no, is what I'd say to you. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is he still thinking of me? Probably. Five of Wands, card of mental conflict. So I would say yes. He could be like in mental conflict over you. So yes. Crystal Cantu, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Crystal, for being here as well. You say, will I have a successful night at my part-time waitress job? Yes, definitely. The Magician, Ace of Cups, yes, definitely. So, Magician is a card that says, make sure to keep it positive. Use your powers of, the law of attraction here. And the Ace of Cups, your emotions overflowing, being really happy. So, yes, for sure. We might have just lost the microphone here. I'm not sure. Danny, hello, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How do I get my body back on point? Four of Pentacles, commit, basically. Four of Pentacles is a card of committing to just changes and everything like that, and if it's something that you want to do. Yeah, Seven of Cups says cut out the crap, basically, for lack of a better term, but I feel like you'll be able to do it. Four of Pentacles, really good card. Just says if you commit, you will do it, is what I'd say to you. For sure. Atia, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Work card for the next few days. Page of Pentacles, straightforward work. Page of Pentacles maybe says, like, maybe that you could be working harder, or that there could, like, you could, as in, you should be working harder than you actually are. So, if I was being super picky, work harder this week, but overall, pretty straightforward, Atia. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, really good card for money at work and stability. Rose, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Cards to help me decide, stay or go. I would say have a plan with whatever you do. Queen of Swords, I think you're going to go, Rose, is what I'd say to you. And for the collective, thanks to Rose, everybody in the collective, you have the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups. This says walk away from the past. Anything that is holding you back, you need to walk away from here, collective. So for everybody here in the collective, I feel like you need to walk away from things that are holding you back with these two cards, is what I'd say to you. Could be anything. Golden Minty, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for the week. You have the Strength card. I feel like you need to be strong at this time. Justice. This to me would represent looking at where you're putting your energy. To me, the Justice card is a card of cause and effect. It just says where you're putting your energy is what you're going to get out of it in any situation in your life. The Strength card is like about using your energy. It's a card of soft control. So it says that you are kind of like controlling where you're putting your energy. Probably a good thing with these two cards, and you will have a positive return. So that's what I'd focus on if I were you, for sure. Paula, we are still live, believe it or not. Does anybody know where it says live on the channel? People ask me this all the time. I have no clue where it says that if it's live or not on the video, but maybe somebody here knows. But it would be nice to know so I could actually tell people. Journey, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Applied marketing job, S10 LLC. Will I get it? Journey, I would say yes. Look at this. 3 of Wands, card of leadership, and the Fruit of the Dead, card of success and abundance. So, Journey, I would say yes to you for sure. Melissa, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, is Scorpio being genuine with me? Tower, 5 of Swords, no, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I would say no, Melissa. I'd be careful of these 2 cards. I don't like this for you. So, I would say no. Yeah, 7 of Swords, lying, cheating, stealing. So, no, is what I'd say to you. Journey, again, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I have enough money for LA trip in October? 9 of Cups, a wish. Yes, I think, Journey, no joke. I think the last time you asked about this, you had the 9 of Cups. I could be making that up, but I'm pretty sure it was you. So, yes, definitely. I feel like you will have the money. Vanessa Ramiro, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Frenzy, will Ryan message me? I would say yes with this card. So, I would say yes. So, yes. Yeah, the door, new beginning. So, yes, Vanessa. All right. Alex, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Had a great date with BL last night. How does he feel about me? Queen of Cups, love. Definitely. Really good for you. Yeah, the moon, get out of your head. So, get out of your head here with the moon, for sure. 10 of Wands, release a burden. I feel like this is going to be fine for you. Wheel of Fortune, a lot of luck here, Alex. I would keep going, is what I'd tell you. I feel like this looks fine. Christina Nava, thank you for the super chat. Hydrate, great idea. You say here, weekend cards. You have the Ace of Wands, Historian. This could be you working on a project, or working on something that you're interested in with the Ace of Wands. So I would just keep working on whatever you're interested in here. Whatever you desire. Ace of Wands, I don't know why. It keeps popping into my head lately that I feel like we really need to focus on things that we just feel pulled towards. And it could be a puzzle. I don't care what it is. So that's what I feel like you need to do here is like focus on things that you're interested in life, and that's pretty much it. I feel like it'll make you have a good week. Yeah, 6 of Swords, just moving on to calmer shores, and yeah, I feel like that'll be good for you. So I like it. Danny, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what direction should I go with my hair? I have no clue what that means, but I would say the past. Devil to me would represent, again, we're just talking about hair here, so the devil isn't a bad card, but maybe something a little cheeky, a little bit, but I got from the past, so maybe something you've done before with your hair is what I'd say. I don't know. Looks good to me. Bianca, hello, thank you for the super chat. Bianca, if you have a question, pop it in down below. All right, everybody. I think I'm all caught up. So if I have not answered your question, I will stick around for a little while longer and answer a few more questions. So make sure to put your question in down below, and I will answer a few more questions. Like I said. Oh, no. This is the deck from last time, isn't it? All right. Hold on one second, everybody. We're having some technical difficulties here with these cards, so let's switch it up here. All right, Yanni, thank you for the super chat. You say finance. You have the 7 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. I feel like you need to focus on exactly what you want financially, but 7 of Cups just says focus on what's important. You will be successful, basically. So that's what I would do if I were you financially. But I feel like you need to focus. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, good for money. So I feel like there's good money coming in. Maya, you say here, please pick a card for me. Maya, you have the 8 of Cups. I feel like you need to leave the past in the past. So I feel like you need to move on towards new love. So 8 of Cups is a card of walking away from something. So I would just, if you want love, I would walk away from the past and move towards something new. If you want, this could be work as well. Could say that there needs to be something new in your life, basically. Shelly, do you see anything about my Pisces? 5 of Swords, giving up. They could have given up on this situation is what I kind of feel on that card. Kiara B, is he, thank you for the super chat. Is he after money and materialistic things? Yes, maybe. No, this would be sex is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I would say no. So I'd say no. No. All right. Moonshine Z. No, I would say no reconciliation. I feel like I've said no to you on this before as well. The death is death. Over and done with. Rose, card for the weekend, 2 wands. I think you can do whatever you want this weekend. 2 wands, card are taking the lead and, kind of doing whatever it is that you want. Blessed Mercy, financially, will I get financially stable in this country or I need to travel to Canada? I feel like you'll be fine, is what I'd say to you. Queen of Cups, very strong, nurturing energy. So that's what I'd say to you. Paula, thank you for the super chat. Paula, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'm missing somebody as well. I don't remember who it was. Bianca, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it, but let me know. Danny, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I would say yes. You say, should I still... yeah, I feel like you should still spend time with Tom. This is kind of fun and, good things coming in, so I would say yes. Ina, hello, thank you again for the super chat. You say, card for creative endeavors, publishing in the future. 7 of Swords, the Knight of Swords. I would just say take your time. 7 of Swords, I do not look at as a bad card because to me, the 7 of Swords, it just says basically have a plan. And it also says avoid like the traps of a situation. The Knight of Swords, very good for publishing, by the way. So yeah, I feel like things will go very well for you. 8 of Wands, even better for publishing or doing anything creative. So yeah, I feel like things will go well. The 7 of Swords just says avoid the typical like issues that could come up in in this world, basically. KC, stunning KC, thank you for the super chat. So thank you to the stunning KC because we are doing a collective because of her. So for everybody here in the collective, we're doing a collective reading right now. For everyone here in the collective, we have the Empress and the 2 of Pentacles. I feel like everybody here is very attractive at this time. So if you're looking for love, get out there. If you're not looking for love, to me this could represent a settlement. So I feel like it's definitely popping into my head. I feel like for some of you, this could be a settlement or it could be money that's coming into your life. So if you're looking for money, I feel like there could be money becoming available. Could also be abundance coming into your life, like I said as well. Next, for everyone here in the collective, we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like for a lot of you, you need to trust your wisdom here with these 2 cards. For like a lot of you here in the collective, this could basically say that you have certain feelings. King of Swords, you are trusting your instincts, you are trusting your knowledge and wisdom to maybe make some sort of change in your life. So I feel like a lot of you need to do that. For others, I feel like this could be love coming in. I feel like it could be somebody who kind of like walks the walk, they don't just talk the talk. Could be male, female, whatever. I don't attach sex to my cards. So again, I feel like if you're looking for love, it could be somebody who's like a person of their word, which is the most important thing you could possibly do. I also feel like for some of you, this could be like justice and a legal matter. So that's what I get there. And finally, for everybody here in the collective, we have the 9 of Cups and the Page of Wands. I feel like there could be some sort of wish coming in for a lot of you. I feel like a lot of you, a lot more adventuring going on as well. Again, Jupiter and Sagittarius, plain and simple. Pretty much everybody could be going on like more adventures, or people could be adventuring more in their life. And I feel like that's a really good idea. So I would say go on more adventures. For others, could be new love coming in as well if you're looking for love. And I feel like that will be good for you. I also feel like abundance here as well. So I feel like a lot of you could be creating more financial abundance with these 2 cards. But yeah, thank you again, KC. Collective looks awesome, as always. So thank you again. All right, Ina, again, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Tower and the 3 of Swords. This could be like a breakup or having gone through a breakup. I'd say no stinking thinking this weekend. Again, this moon is really weird. This might be nothing, is what I'd say to you. So again, if you're feeling weird or if you're having weird feelings over the weekend, I would say just kind of get rid of them, because again, they could be like unnecessary types of feelings, basically, especially with this moon. Yeah, Queen of Swords, you could be feeling very independent though. So, and this is a very self-sufficient card. So I feel like things will be fine for you, is what I'd say to you. Amanda, you say here, should I get married tomorrow? The answer would be no. If you're asking me if you should do something like get married, I would say no, because it's like you should just know. As far as I'm concerned, if you're going to be getting married, the answer should be yes right away. You shouldn't have to ask me. You do have the Fool, though, so the Fool would say take the leap of faith. But again, if you're having second thoughts, I would say no. Marriage is forever. That's the problem, people. If you're getting married, the word divorce shouldn't even leave your lips, right? You shouldn't even have to think about it. It should be just very, very simple. Very straightforward. That's what I will say there. Right. Healing elements. You say here, question about the controlling spirit. Should the karmic soul be cut? I would say yes. Five of Pentacles. Feeling left out in the cold, but I would say yes to you is what I feel. Yeah, Nine of Swords, cutting something out. So, yes. All right, Moon. Yeah, right. Daphne, does he love me? Ace of Cups. Yes, definitely love. So, yes. Golden Minty, thank you again for the super chat. You say here, where the heck is it? Is my intuition right about my friend's husband? Yes, definitely, Chariot. So I would say yes, for sure. I feel like it's dead on. That's card of victory. Page of Swords, yes. So I would say yes. Donna, you say cards for the weekend with beautiful moon, please. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Very good work weekend. So I feel like you could be like working a lot or putting work into things that you want. This is a good card. It's a card of like doing something, working now, putting in the work into something now to be successful in the future. So I love it, is what I'd say to you. Gareth, thank you as always for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, friend intervened, or I think you're saying interviewed my meeting tomorrow and I don't like it. Should I cancel? I would say no. I feel like you should do it anyway for some reason. Eight of Swords, card of being stuck. The Hangman says don't delay this. So I would say no, is what I'd say to you for whatever reason. I hope that makes sense. Shelly, I feel like there's no movement here. Shelly, is what I'd say to you. So I would say friend. Bianca, sorry, Bianca. I feel like you should go, is what I'd say to you. Ace of Pentacles is a very good card, Bianca, but if we're talking about like having a new beginning in your life, to me the Ace of Pentacles is a card of new beginnings. It's a card of stepping off on a new path, a card of being very successful. So that's what I'd say to you. I feel like you need to like start something new. So I would say go with those cards, no doubt about it. Jackie, I would say yes. Jackie, by the way, Jackie Stewart, I would say yes. I feel like you do know, so yes. You have the World, so for the rest, I feel like you're like wrapping things up for the rest of September is what I feel for you. So that's what I'd say there. All right. That's that. A. Gordon, or however you say your name, official message in love. Three Cups. I think you need to get out there and date, is what I'd say to you. Three Cups to me is a card of dating and meeting new people. Donna answered. I think that's good. All right. Haley, cards for future success. High Priestess. I feel like there needs to be more action towards things. Violet Mist. Been noticing that guys have been staring at me in class. Any idea what it means? That you're attractive, I would say. I'm not sure. Sometimes I think that like people, like if you're staring at them and then they stare at you, maybe it's because you're staring at them. So I don't think it always has to mean something, by the way, but maybe that you're very attractive at this time. So probably attraction is what I'd say to you. Gareth, thank you again. Gareth, I feel like there will be justice in this situation. Justice. So I wouldn't really worry about it, whether there is or there isn't. Yeah, Four of Wands, celebration, but justice. So I feel like you will be fine, is what I'd say to you. I feel like it'll work its way out. Mark, thank you. Mark, you have the Magician tonight, but thank you, Mark, for sure. Teresa, will I get a reply from the job I applied for? Yes, definitely. Queen of Wands, I would say yes. Michelle Kelly, you have the Page of Cups. I feel like there's like a new love offer coming in, so I feel like new love for you, Michelle. Maybe not this like past love, Michelle. Alicia, card for you. You have the Temperance card. I feel like you need to be patient at this time. So I feel like you need to be patient right now. I feel like you could, yeah. I feel like you need to let a situation go as well. Ten of Swords, something from the past. Carrie Kennedy, you have the Seven of Wands. So, hi Chris, today is Friday the 13th. What's my luck going to be? Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is too closed off. So it says like open up, is what I'd say to you. Ninja, just because you have the Four of Swords. Ninja, you always get this card. So I feel like you're on a break, is what I'd say to you. Danny, that's good. So thank you, Danny. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Vanessa, you have the Hermit. I think you need to get out of Hermit mode, open up to new things. Paula, how much does my Taurus man like me? Is he over his ex? Yes, definitely. Tons of love. King of Cups. So this is like a ton of love here is what I'd say to you. So that's what I'd say to you. Shelly, you say, man, are Pisces hard to figure out? Pisces are pretty easy to figure out as far as I'm concerned. I feel like some of them can be overcomplicated, but I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty easy, so, but I could be wrong. Jacinda, I'm not sure what to say. Anything that comes through. Oh, you got it. Jacinda, you have the Four of Cups. I think you can have whatever you want. I always say that with this card, but I think you need to focus on it to get it. So focus on what you want. Owana, you have the Judgment card. I feel like you're going through rebirth at this time. Cherry, you say, I have a crush on a guy. Should I talk to him? Yes, is what I'd say to you, for sure. Blessed Mercy, Sun, I feel like you need to put more energy into this. Blessed Mercy is what I'd say. I feel like there could be a lot of attraction and things like that. But, all right, everybody, I got to cut this off here because guess what? I have to go out to dinner with Jim and Stacy, okay? So, thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. But I got to get going. Actually, we're going to answer Readings with Allie first. So, Readings with Allie, thank you so much for the super chat. You say, how many more times will I have to do ayahuasca before all the stuff from Peru is cleared? I wouldn't, like, I don't buy into that whole thing, by the way. Readings with Allie, I'm probably the wrong person to ask because to me, it's like, I don't think we have to do those things to clear it. It's like, to me, everything is just vibration, and we can change our vibration whenever we want. We can clear stuff like that. We just have to make the choice. Six of Swords, I would say no more times. I feel like you just need to, like, say that's clear and it's clear, is what I'd say to you with the Six of Swords. Incremental improvements. You know, Three of Wands. I feel like you just need to take charge and kind of take the lead, and I feel like it will be cleared. You say, do I need to go see someone who does longer retreats? I would say no. The Justice card just says if you are giving this energy, it's giving you energy back. I feel like you need to move your focus away from it, is what I would say to you. Here, Four of Wands. Yes, I asked for confirmation for myself, is what I'd say. So I would say just like I feel like you need to focus on other stuff and get this out of your head. Yeah, I feel like you're focusing on the wrong thing here. So that's what I'd say to you. I'm always very like hesitant when like I don't like seeing people who are like, you know, making people pay for spells and stuff like that. It's just not right. So that's what I'd say there. And I know that's not the same thing, but it's kind of similar. All right. Thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. Like I said, of course, I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So thank you, everybody, and have a good night.